This is Egypt's #1 for hit music, 104.2 Nile FM. Now, Nile FM's Aware with Adham.
With me in the studio are two very special individuals from a very, very special initiative that is powered and sponsored with Nile FM as well. Nermeen and Hilmi from Fit Challenge right here on Nile FM's Aware. Stay tuned.
Egypt's #1 for hit music, 104.2 Nile FM, Cairo. Nile FM's Aware.
Guys, welcome on the show, first of all. And let me immediately start with you, Hilmi. What exactly, because I've heard a little bit about the event or the initiative itself, but I need more detail. And for those that don't know, what exactly is Fit Challenge?
First, Adam, thanks for having us on your show. Fit is actually a fitness challenge that we in the Zone Sports started earlier this year. It's basically a challenge that tests an athlete's skills, various skills, something like power, strength, agility, speed, the fitness in general. The idea is to know who exactly is more fit as an athlete.
Wow. Okay, so basically, I mean, this is a very, very wrong analogy, but the only events that I know of that are of that sort are like, the championship for, working dogs, because I own a German Shepherd and they have to test them based on this. So is it basically the same parameter or something different?
Not really. We're inspired actually by various fitness events around the world. So there are many fitness challenges, obstacle races. It's really like a set of different challenges or drills that athletes go through in order to know at the end of the day who's the fittest among the challengers.
So is it something like as extreme as, for example, the strongman competition or something like that, or is the strongman competition only one part of
exactly as you said, the strongman competition is part of it, as like it tests strength and power. There are many other aspects in the challenge itself,
and I guess the winner in this case would be the person that scores the most, but on all levels, not just in one particular field.
Exactly.
What made you guys decide to do this all together? I mean, what sparked the idea?
Okay, basically we're a group of passionate people. We have passion for fitness and health, so we decided to bring this initiative to Egypt, inspired by, like Hilmi said earlier, worldwide fitness challenge events.
So there's replication of this same event happening all over the world. It's not like something that's new here, right?
It's new here in Egypt.
No, yeah. I understand that, but it's like not something that the planet has never seen. It's been done before all over the world. That's
exactly.
Very cool.
So the idea basically started with the fitness challenge, and then we decided why not go bigger and just involve everyone, the audience, the family, the kids, everyone else into this event. And we decided to bring on board all the fitness communities. So we started targeting gyms, we have like aerobics classes and stuff like that on the day of the event. And that's basically how it all started.
So maybe, and correct me if I'm wrong, is this the distinction between the Fit Challenge and the event itself, where the challenge is basically the sport or the athletic performances, and the event or the festival is where everybody comes in and all of the gyms and aerobics classes and the families can get involved? Is that the distinction, or?
Exactly. Basically, the Fit Challenge is at the heart of the festival. So if people are not competing in the challenge itself, they can enjoy themselves with the aerobics classes. We also have parkour on board. We have runs and races for bikes and just normal running.
How are you guys going to take this forward, and how is the event or the competition itself, into a little bit more detail, divided or distributed into?
Okay, so basically the event or the competition is divided into seasons. In 2013, we have our first season. We had our first qualifier back in February, and our second qualifier was last weekend. We have our final of the first season later in this year. Next year, we will start our second season. It's basically a 3 times event in the year that's split into seasons.
So, and two qualifiers and then the actual competition, so to speak, between the runner-ups or the finalists.
Yes, exactly.
That's what now I understand, because one of my friends was telling me, I'm like, I'm training for Fit. I'm like, isn't it just a one-day thing where you go lift some weights and go back? Apparently, it's a whole bunch more. Fair enough. So 2 qualifiers, and then you are one of the finalists, and then you get to basically the final event itself. 3 events a year. Are your plans for 2014 pretty much the same, or are you going bigger?
Cool. So our plans in Egypt are the same, but we plan to expand in the Middle East so that we have Fit in the Middle East. We're planning to go into several countries and then qualify finalists from several countries to compete for Fit of the Middle East.
So it's not only going to be like, Fit Egypt and Fit Bahrain and Fit Lebanon, but you're actually going to have all of these 3 or more, and then get finalists from everyone, have them compete in one big fit kullu baqى.
Exactly.
All right, very cool. One of the questions that I've been dying to ask ever since you guys got here. Egyptians, by and large, have this reputation of not being the fittest of the fit in the world. I mean, it's like we're not really into sport. We're into watching sports, but not necessarily practicing it and being like, fit, taking care of our health vis-a-vis our, eating habits. Just kushari boggles the mind. I'm addicted to it. I can't help it. But hey, moving on. How did you guys get so many people to interact and to participate? Because the event it skyrocketed from day one until now. It's just been an amazing success so far. How did you guys do that?
Well, we started off our marketing through social media, and we also did some on-ground activation through the gym. So basically, anyone who's into fitness and into health would definitely have heard about it. We covered almost 80% of the gyms in Egypt, so definitely the word was out.
I like that. So you basically specifically targeted your audience in the very, very right locations. But I did hear you had some other marketing tools. You have prizes and stuff that's going on the event itself. And I know we love our prizes. So what are we talking about here exactly?
Definitely, we have monetary prizes. Like this last event, we had more than 40,000 worth of prizes for the winning athletes, for the teams, for the individuals. Yeah,
that's an interesting point as well. So I can apply not only as an individual, but also as an entire team as well.
You have to belong to a certain entity, to a gym or a certain entity.
And unfortunately, what can I say? It's coming to be that time of day where we have to wrap things up on this edition of NileFM's AWARE. It was an absolute pleasure having Nermeen and Hilmi from IL-FIT Challenge right here with us in the studio for this edition. Now, guys, I just have to ask very, very, very briefly, when it comes to this fit challenge, I mean, you guys seem very, very, very passionate about it, and I see a lot of drive in your faces. Why are you so, into this so much?
Imagine knowing that someone trains for 4 months not only to look good in the summer, but to compete in IL-FIT. We didn't have this before. People just train to be bulky. And to
isn't looking good in the summer the only reason why people train? Yes. I was under that impression.
Yeah, we're changing that now.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, whether I'm a gym participant or otherwise, but I love the idea of IL-FIT Challenge. Maybe I'm a strong, bulky dude. Maybe I just want to practice and want the motivation of practicing, and I want to apply. And also, maybe I'm not at all interested in applying or competing, but I would love to be a part of the event. Where can I find you guys? How can I get more details?
You can check our Facebook page. It's IL-FIT Egypt. We have all the details posted there.
I'm going to have to stop you. How do you spell IL-FIT?
It's ELFIT, and Egypt is Egypt.
Fair enough. So basically, Facebook.com/IL-FIT Egypt. And basically that's how you go. That's how you find all the required. Is there any, by the way, stipulations of if is there age restriction, or if I'm a woman, can I apply as well?
So we have 4 categories. We have the Women Individuals Challenge. We have the Men Individuals Challenge. We have the Masters 40+ Challenge that we introduced for in the second event, and we have the Mixed Teams Challenge. And we will add the Men's Teams Challenge also.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And you know what? This is just a prime example of people that identify a challenge in the country where you don't have a lot of fitness. They started a brilliant campaign to drive that, and I'm so happy that NileFM was on board with you guys. We're sponsoring the program, and it's a pleasure having you guys. And if you are listening to me right now and you're just like Nermeen or Hilmi, trying to give back to the community, please let me know. Send me a quick email, aware@nileradioproductions.net. Again, that's aware@nileradioproductions.net. Tell me a little bit about what you're doing in terms of your initiative or NGO, and I'd love to have you right here on the show. Unfortunately, though, that's it for us.